Here we are, Saturday morning, Rattle Can Restorations. Put the old girl on a weight loss program last night. We'll walk you through and show you all this junk that we cut off this thing. She should be a couple 100 pounds lighter. Some of the stuff they had scabbed on this is ridiculous. So we took out the old engine mounts. That right there, all the way over to here, was the engine mounts. I don't know who was doing the welding and who was doing the torching, but that's some serious material. I guess they thought they had a monster they had to tie down. And these were welded on the front. Not sure what they were for. They're freaking huge. Maybe a pull bar or something. Not sure. Cut out the cross member. Took the old shock mounts off because we're going to put the good shocks on it. And it's easier to find them if they're not the old school shocks. This is the pile of junk that we swept out from underneath of it. I mean, there has to be a good couple 100 pounds we cut out of there. And granted, we got to fab up a new cross member and put back in there after we get the engine set in, but we'll figure that out later. She looks a lot cleaner with all that stuff cut out of there. There's a little hiccup here on the frame rail, but as per my dirt tracking days, if it's in front of the suspension, it ain't gonna hurt shit. So we're gonna let her go. You don't see any other damage anywhere. Everything's looking clean. We'll spray some black paint on her once we get our mounts put in. Plan is once we get to figure out where the engine goes, we're just going to box this in and weld our mounts to that instead of doing some ridiculous shit like they got going on. The engine mounts, they showed up this week. Look pretty cool. Adjustable polyurethane weld ends. We got a new transmission mount. We got the Ford blue paint. Yep, it's going to be an LS, but when they look through the fender wells, see the evenly spaced exhaust ports and the blue paint, they'll think it's a Ford engine. Not that I really care. But we're going to go with a Dirty Dingo transmission mount. It come to this week. Frame wise, the C10 is relatively the same width as this old Ford, so that worked on the last build, which was a 71 C10. So we're just going to go with the same thing. Gives you a lot of exhaust clearance. You don't have to worry about trying to route shit down underneath of it. And we try to do as much as we can here ourselves, which means we keep the pipes as straight as possible. No bends, no nothing. Plan over the holiday weekend here coming up next weekend is we're going to use our 5.3 here and our turbo 350. We're going to bolt them together. Headers should be here this week. We're going to start test fitting. Hopefully one of the drive lines we got is the right length. We'll get some shit welded in here and keep moving forward. Try to get this thing done by spring. We still got a lot of work to do, but everything's coming together pretty good. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Talk to you all later. Thanks.